Yo, what it do, Ghost Nation? It's your boy Ghost Rider. Welcome back to another episode of Ghost Movies. Now, on this episode, I want to talk about House of the Dragon episode 5. Now, this episode, man, I was waiting for this episode all week, and it did not disappoint, man. Once again, it proved to be another fantastic fucking episode, man. From the start where we see King Viserys getting sick, he starts coughing up blood. He's not just throwing up because he's at sea. He's actually really sick. It looks like Grayscale when we see in the middle of the episode. It looked like Grayscale went from his thumbs that were cut off. Maybe they were too late in, cutting off the thumbs so that the disease won't spread. But it went all the way up his left arm. We even see that when he's taking that little remedy to go to sleep. Then his new hand to the king gave him that remedy to go to sleep. We seen that right there in that episode. But man, this episode was fucking fantastic, man. Because I'm telling you, dog, the secret is now coming out. And I've been asking myself this question throughout the whole fucking episode. How does everybody know that Sir Criston slept with Rhaenyra? How does everybody fucking know it? Without him admitting to Queen Alicent, without him telling her his secret, because he was just that honest and noble, how the fuck did the people from the old Valyrian, how did that gay Sir Lenor, how did his partner, that gay dude, know freaking Sir Criston's secret? That he was the one that bed Princess Rhaenyra. Like, I was just like in a bewilderment. A lot of badass entrances when they announced, House Valyrian, House Lannister, House Hightower. I loved all these entrances when they were going to the wedding. This gave me chills of the Red Wedding from the original series of Game of Thrones. I got chills, bruh. And I loved how everybody was staring at each other in the freaking reception hall when the king was announcing everybody and talking and making his speech. You could just see everybody looking at each other like, yo, this person did this. This person did this. Don't trust this person. Don't trust this bitch. You could see it on their faces, bruh. You could see it on their faces that everybody just hates each other. And we're just trying to get through this shit because we're trying to be formal and we're trying to continue the traditions of old Valyria and how things are supposed to be done in King's Landing. Oh my gosh. And when Prince Daemon, the rogue prince, when he walked up into that joint, it was so badass. The red and black that he wears to represent the Targaryen colors, man, I was all about that, bro. The short hair, Matt Smith, bro, he's becoming my favorite character in this whole entire series. As much as I love Jon Snow as the prince that was promised, this rogue prince has become one of my favorite characters in all of Game of Thrones. Everywhere, from the books to the show, now we're seeing him in live action. Prince Daemon Targaryen has become one of my favorite fucking characters. And as well as Princess Rhaenyra Targaryen, played by Millie Alcock. I already gave my praise about Matt Smith playing Prince Daemon, but Millie Alcock, man, she is still playing the Game of Thrones and she is doing it to a T. And let's talk about Sir Criston, man. Fabian Franco. This dude, man, he really shows you what it's like to be noble. Now, we all know that people are noble like Jon Snow. He's always been noble. Jon Snow knows nothing. He's always been a nobleman who just works hard, wants to prove himself, get his name out there. And when he loves somebody, he loves them hard. That's Sir Criston in this fucking show. He really loved Princess Rhaenyra. And he said, I saw him, I broken my oath to bed you, and I should not have had sex with you, but I did. So now that conversation that they had on the boat was deep as fuck. Come away with me. You don't need the crown. You don't need this inheritance. We could go onto a ship and we can go with the oranges and go with the ship to Ashara and all these different cities. We could see the world together. We can go to Essos. We can go we don't have to stay in King's Landing, Westeros. We can go anywhere. Just to be free. Just to be together. We can love as much as we want together. She's like, no, my name is Targaryen. I am from a noble house. This goes all the way down to my family from the first King Aegon the Conqueror, who conquered all the 7 kingdoms. And after she said that, this motherfucker, Sir Criston, just walks off. I am not going to be your freaking knight of the King's Guard anymore. I'm leaving you because you don't want to be with me. You don't want to run away with me. There's no reason for me to stay. And I love the relationship that he grew with Queen Alicent. Sir Christian confessed and everything that he did to Queen Alicent. And we see him in the Godswood about to kill himself, about to murder himself because he just killed a nobleman from House Valerian. Now, him doing that, he knows he's going to go to jail. So why not just go to the Godswood and just kill myself? I got a little knife. Let me just stab, and I'm going to kill myself. Boom. That's it. But no, Queen Alicent stops him from murdering himself. And I think now there's going to be a clash between Queen Alicent and Princess Rhaenyra. So it's going to be green versus black. Because now, Queen Alicent, she had the utmost respect for Princess Rhaenyra. And now that she found out that Princess Rhaenyra has sex, she's not noble anymore. You're supposed to wait till you get married. How come I'm the one that waited till I got married? I was a virgin. I was a maiden until I got married to your father. But you go and have sex and do all the sinful things before you take a husband. How dare you? I looked up to you. That's going to be the feud. And now we saw that conversation early in the episode with Alicent's father, Otto, who I fucking hate. I hate Otto with a passion. But we see that conversation with Otto and Princess and Queen Alicent, where he said, you need to protect your son Aegon or suffer the wrath of Princess Rhaenyra when she becomes queen down the road. You need to choose. Don't be a fool. Now we're gonna see that she's gonna try and take Princess Rhaenyra out, either get her killed or somehow make her lose that title of heir to the throne, to the Iron Throne. Because now I think Princess Alicent, after what Princess Rhaenyra did, Queen Alicent is gonna try and get her name off of that heir to the Iron Throne, because she had sex with Sir Christian, and now she wants her son to be named heir to the Iron Throne. That's what's gonna happen. And it's crazy because I did not see this coming, but I knew that it was gonna happen. We finally now see the deterioration. I mentioned this already in this episode. We now see the deterioration of King Viserys I. And lo and behold, at the end of the wedding, after Princess Rhaenyra finally married Sir Leonard Valerian, they finally got married, the king died. Too much stress, too much stuff was going on. We see at the end of the wedding, at the end of the reception or whatever, the welcoming dinner, we see at the end that Sir Christian is beating the hell out of the gay lover to Sir Leonard. We see that. All the king is saying is like, yo, what in the seven hells is going on? And we see Sir Christian just bashing the shit out of that gay lover who knows his secret. How the hell did he know his secret to fucking Princess Rhaenyra? I have no idea. But now we fucking see it. We fucking know that, oh, shoot, my secret is out. So I'm going to kill this motherfucker. I'm going to beat his ass. And he beats his ass with the armor that he's wearing. He pounds his fist into his flesh. Fucking the shit out of his face. Going savage. And dog, I fucking loved it, man. Because this whole reception, this whole wedding, this whole feast remind me of the Red Wedding in Game of Thrones, when Robb Stark was going to take on a wife who was pregnant. And there ended up being Robb Stark get killed. His pregnant wife was getting killed. Freaking his mother gets killed. Her throat gets slit. This reminded me of that Red Wedding. It had similarities to it, and I loved it. And at the end of it, throughout all the stress, King Viserys I is looking for his daughter. Where's my daughter, Princess Rhaenyra? Where is she? All you see is blood coming out of him, out of his mouth. He's trying to wipe it. He's trying to like get himself together. Dog. At the end of this, when they finally found Princess Rhaenyra and Sir Leonard and got them together, they're like, yo, let's just get them married right now. I don't have that much longer to live. Let's get them wed right now. She is my heir. Let's go. I don't know if I'm a good king or a bad king, but let's get my daughter married. I want to see her happy. Let's go. So he ends up doing that. He got her married. Boom. Everything is good. But by the end of that marriage, by the end of that consummation, they said their vows. He drops dead in his tracks right there. Just drops fucking dead. Now we know King Viserys I has passed on. So I'm pretty sure we're going to get a funeral scene in the next episode. We're going to get a funeral scene. And, now Queen Rhaenyra is going to say Dracarys, and she's going to send her father to the afterlife. Damn. I actually liked him as a queen. Yeah, he was soft. Yeah, he wasn't a angry person, an angry king, a mad king. Not like Dany's father, King Aerys II. Boom. That's the end. That's the end of King Viserys I. It's sad because I really enjoyed his character, but dog, now we're gonna get to the real. We have 5 more episodes to go. Now we're gonna get to the meaty, the goodness, the grittiness of the last 5 episodes of this show, where it's all gloves are coming off, fucking their armors are all gonna be unseized. We're actually gonna get the real dirtiness of Game of Thrones in these last 5 episodes. And now this is, I'm like I said, I'm pretty sure this last episode was the last time we're gonna see Millie Alcock, who plays Princess Rhaenyra, and I forgot the shorty's name who plays Princess Alicent. But those younger versions of themselves are gonna, this is the last episode we're gonna see of that. Now we're gonna see the older versions of themselves. We're gonna see the older version of Princess Rhaenyra, the older version of Queen Alicent. And we're gonna, she's a widow now. We're gonna see them go at it, dog. Queen Alice is gonna do whatever she can to make her son the next heir to the Iron Throne. And Queen Rhaenyra, she's queen of the Iron Throne now. Her father is dead. She's on the throne now. Let's see how this is all gonna unravel. Let's see. Let's fucking see. Because also, we found out with that conversation with Daemon and Rhaenyra. Rhaenyra's like, yo, why are you being such a bitch? Take my father off of his throne. Become the new king of the freaking 7 kingdoms. Of a king of the Iron Throne. And take me to Dragonstone and make me your wife. Why are you being such a bitch? You know that you want me. You know I want you. It's all part of the game, baby. It's all part of the game. And I honestly want to see them together. Yeah, call it incest. I don't give a fuck. That's what House Targaryen does, baby. They keep the bloodline pure. That's been in the books. That's been in Game of Thrones. Now it's in House of the Dragon. They always marry their own to keep the bloodline pure. That's just how it goes. So we all know that Princess Rhaenyra, she really loves, Prince Daemon, the rogue prince. She's only going through these formalities to please her father. But now we're going to see in these last 5 episodes what's really going to go down. And I'm on board. All right, Ghost Nation, leave your comments in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts about this episode. What did you think about this episode? I thought it was another banger. Every episode has been great up to this point. I have yet to watch Rings of Power, whatever the fuck it's called. I mean, without, Tolkien, we would not get George R.R. Martin in Game of Thrones. So without Lord of the Rings, we would not have Game of Thrones. So I am a big fan of the movies, but I am not a fan of The Hobbit, prequel. And I have not watched not one episode of Rings of Power, which is like another prequel to Lord of the Rings. So I haven't seen shit. All I invested in is Game of Thrones, and I will stick to that for life. All right, Ghost Nation, I'm about to get up out of here. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit that bell for your boy so you get all my latest and greatest videos when I drop them for y'all. And until next time, I'll catch y'all next week on the next episode of Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon. Until then, I'll see y'all in the next video. Ghost Rider out.